Hello there, this is Vitus DK. In this lab demo, we will be converting our boring HTML web page to a stunning, visually appealing HTML and CSS website or web page. Alright, welcome back. So, we have created our first web page in Visual Studio Code. You can see in there, and we're able to view it using the browser and the live server extension in Visual Studio Code, and this is what it looked like. Now we moved a step further and created something more detailed. So let's check that out. If we go into our demo folder, we have already demonstrated the structure, metadata, and content, as well as a big picture of everything. Let's jump in and take a look at this other file. Here's an interesting one. So I'm going to open that as well. Let's stop the server and reopen the server so that we can now see that particular file. So here you can see we've added images, links, list. This is an unordered list because it has bullet points instead of numbers, and more lists. And we are here including a table which you cannot clearly see because it's HTML and the borders are not shown. Table of elements, the descriptions, or should I say element functions, their descriptions, and the common elements. For instance, the root function, you have the HTML and the body. For document metadata, you have everything from the head, base, meta, link, style, title. For content sectioning, you have header, main, footer, and so on and so forth. There's quite a good number of content in there. For the content itself, text per se, you have everything from paragraphs, pre-formatted text, horizontal, all the way to figures and figure caption. And there's inline semantics and so on. So this table helps you paint a picture of all the 115 different tags that we could use. Okay, and here are the obsolete or discontinued elements like acronym, big, center, and so on and so forth. We talked about those already. At the bottom, we added a horizontal rule, included an address, copyright, and more links to the document itself, sections in the document, other web pages in our domain name, or external links as well. So that's that for a more detailed version. Now, before we jump into CSS, let me show you another version of HTML. If we go into the new folder I created, the series, you'll see there's an index.html document. The index.html document is the first document that your browser is going to look for when you go to a folder. So it's always good to name your home page as an index.html. This is what the code looks like. We did everything from having a head section with metadata and the title, a body section with the header, the main and footer, the body ends, and the root element also ends. So it's about 355 lines of code. If we take a look at that, let's go ahead and stop our server one more time and open it up again. It looks quite boring. There's an image here, there's some links, there's a sub button, there's a video. I'll show you how to embed a video. There's another video as well. There's some text between the videos, and there's a section in here that says completed series. We're talking about 100 days of IT challenge that we're currently working on. So the first series had getting into IT, the second series had getting it done with tools, productivity and collaboration tools. And here's another table which is not really clear because we're using just HTML. Here we have pictures and videos that are embedded from YouTube, and also these are supposed to be icons, but they look quite huge. At the bottom, you have a link that takes you back to the top of the page. So now, how do we make this look presentable? Very simply, we can write everything in an external sheet or an external file, which is style.css. So I'll open that to the side. There you go. And quite a bunch of things we have to talk about with CSS. Okay, are we writing our code inline, internally or externally? This is an external style sheet, and we'll look at all of these. The code has been updated in here, but let's see how it looks like. For us to be able to include this in our HTML, we need to do just one thing: go into the head section of our HTML without changing anything else. Remember, this is what our HTML looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and move this to the side so we can see it side by side and hide that section. I commented out the link to style.css file. I'm going to uncomment it using my shortcut Control / You can get that from here. So uncomment it, and now voila, everything just changed. Why is that? Because we have the live server running, and our page now looks really presentable. Someone visiting this page will probably want to scroll down and see more stuff. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go walk through how all of this is done with CSS. Okay, it looks all pretty. You can expand this, and you can see the background image changes in size as you expand it. You can see the image is floating to the right, your video is showing up, everything looks good. The different sections have different colors. Upcoming series has a different color background. The ongoing series has a different color background. The getting it done section now has 3 columns. The first series has just 2 columns, and so on and so forth. These are centralized, and the videos start off on mute and also automatically. You can go ahead and download them, change the playback speed, and so on and so forth. You could even do a picture in picture, so it shows up on the side while you're scrolling. You still have everything running there. You can play it while you're working on everything else. So yeah, that's going to be our next video. Stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions in your comments. I'll answer each one of them. Before I go, again, you have most of your pictures you see are curvy at the corners. Makes it look modern, like the logo. With mouse over your links, it has a nice hover effect, including the button. Okay, you can click on the button. It opens a new web page or a new tab and takes you directly to my homepage on YouTube. So yeah, that's how you can go ahead and make changes on the fly very easily to see what CSS is all about. So stay tuned. The next video, I'm going to show you or walk you through everything in the CSS code that we've just programmed so far. Enjoy, and like, share, subscribe, and let me help you help others.